and welcome to another episode of Curse of Muddy Mystery. Tonight we're playing the module Curse of Strahd, but it's been changed, transformed, and we're playing in the system and the setting of Frostmark RPG, everything created by moi. There's a content warning for tonight of bad language, heavy topics, gothic horror, and perhaps some gore. We shall see where the night takes us. I have a wonderful cast of players. I got Lady Lyria, our half-elven magus, played by Pepper. Hello, welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Hamartia, our changeling druid, played by Cookie Man. Hello, welcome.
Hello, it's quite a pleasure.
We usually have our Lord Irius Stormlight, our dwarven wizard, played by Neo, who is handling a family emergency, so we wish him all the best. But then we have Nyx out of Vistania, Tiefling Bard, played by Adriano. Hello, welcome.
And Irius too.
Oh, and starting not the shortest, Sir Jivkas, our undead paladin, played by Wee Woo. Hello, welcome.
Hello, I'm back. I'm no longer in minus 25 degrees weather.
Pain is my existence. What happened last time?
Well, what happened last time? I don't know, but we'll find out together. Starting off, we take stock of our surroundings and ourselves, confirming that Strahd is not on our direct trail, and making plans, we visit the last standing stone circle, the Circle of the Weaver. Out in the waters of Luna River, we discover a small but sturdy rocky island with restless waters all around and a red glow being emitted from the center of it. Not noticing anything immediately hostile or worrisome on the island, we ferry over to its rocky shore to take a much-needed break and R&R. The threat turns out to be far more invisible, as certain members of Team Traumas begin to be affected emotionally over time. Hamartia's change is the loudest. She explores her sudden violent thoughts. Irius, who becomes increasingly concerned with her present state. Illyria notices strange behavior from Dawn and Dusk and goes to investigate the situation with Hamartia. Nyx is sure that centuries-old cognac is the cure for any and all situations. Sure, tell yourself that. Eventually, Hamartia notices how strange her little burbs are acting, and when she rushes forth, they turn on her and pick her guts out. Nyx goes to magically order the birds around to do a little dance, so Irius steps up to heal Hamartia with his strange new powers. With our combined martial prowess and magical talents, Dusk and Dawn becomes chicken dinner quickly. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Irius immediately checks the magical vibes and discovers pink enchantment magic in the air that concentrates around Nyx, Hamartia, and Jivkos. In the end, we have our short rest, and Team Trauma feels revitalized enough to push on. The Circle of the Weaver is a familiar sight. 9 monoliths, a bit smoother than their brothers, stand in a circle around a blood pool. But it's also unique. It's situated inside of a shallow pond, with churning whirlpool around it. Upon touching a stone, Hamartia experiences the same vision, approaching Barber this time and attempting to sever the chain to the maelstrom elemental creature in the distance. This time, Hamartia begs to receive more information about the book from the ancient land. When the book lands in her hands, snow falls with it, and the floor turns into orange-yellow crystal. Opening the book, she reads an epithet in scrawling calligraphy. Lest I forget. When the vision clears, she shares her findings with the rest of Team Trauma and the revelation that she recognized the crystal flooring for amber, meaning the book must be the Amber Temple. But when the waters begin to rise at the center of the blood pool and a swirling orb of liquid blood takes shape, Team Trauma nopes the fuck out of there. Yep. Thank God. You guys figured that through. You grapple a bit with the worry of having Dusk and Dawn hijacked yet again, but eventually we get off the island. You perform a myriad of housekeeping tasks as we travel across Berez, including identifying some magical items, transferring souls, and comprehending the new primordial poem, which leads us to discover the right order of the prose. Illyria also checks in with Sir Gwillem with her sending, and he informs you that the knights have been called back to Argynvostok, and Vladimir has felt The skull is in our possession. A few bats on our way turn into Strahd popping in again. Oh, fuck off. But thankfully, it seems like you left the area quick enough as Jivkos soon reports the vampire lord is back in his castle. Yay!
Yeah!
This means, for now,
Jack in the Box.
is free to make their way northwards towards Argynvostholt.
Oh, nice. That was A+ on that rating. That was very good dramatic pauses. Really good. Yeah.
You never guessed that I was a theater kid.
What?
What?
In this game?
What?
Playing D&D?
Crazy! Oh!
Let's go for this. You leave the greater area of Beres behind, but not all at once. Reluctantly, as if the land itself is slow to let you go. The trail is little more than a suggestion through dark water and swollen earth, and each step pulls at your boots with wet insistence. The air remains heavy and warm, cloying against your skin, saturated with rot and life locked in an endless, choking embrace. Gnats and unseen insects whine at the edges of your hearing, and somewhere out in the reeds, something splashes lazily, unbothered by your presence. Twisted trees still hunch low over the path, the roots half drowned, sunk deep into muck and memory. The smell of stagnant water, old vegetation, and long decayed things lingers in your nose and clings to your cloaks. Sweat beads still on your foreheads, your body somewhat still aching, carrying the weight of a day that should have broken you. But over the course of an hour or so, almost imperceptibly at first, Barovia begins to change its mind. The ground firms beneath your step, mud gives way to packed earth, then to frost, hardened soil that crunches faintly beneath your boots. The standing water thins, retreats, vanishes altogether, leaving behind brittle grasses and the first scattered patches of old snow clinging stubbornly in shadowed hollows. The air sharpens, each breath stings, just a little more than the last. The warmth drains away like a blood from a wound and turns freezing. The trees straighten as you climb northward, becoming taller, sterner, their dark trunks rising like pillars into a canopy of interlocking branches. Pines and thin leaf trees reclaim the skyline, their needles and dead leaves whispering softly as a new wind threads its way through the forest. The bayou's wet chorus fades behind you, replaced by a colder, quieter soundscape, broken only by the creak of wood, the distant call of a bird unseen, and the soft hush of the gentle yet biting wind. A flurry of pale snow drifts through the air, catching briefly in your hand on your cloaks before melting or clinging there, as if the swallowed wood is welcoming you back into its grasp. The light of the late afternoon wanes over time, filtered through mist and bow alike, turning the world into shades of blue-gray and bruised orange as the sun sinks somewhere beyond the choking tree line. At some point, Jivkos felt himself bursting through that thin membrane again, that almost imperceptible change in pressure in the air that when he was a revenant was like an impenetrable wall he could never pierce. You're back on the land for which the cursed knights can reach you again. But no attack comes. Godfrey's message seems to hold strong and true. Vladimir has called off the hunt and the knights have retreated. But for what purpose? For now, however, you're glad that this day does not spring upon you yet another adrenaline rush to contend with. It's still not nightfall, yet you feel like it's the middle of the night still. Events upon events fight for attention in your memories, in your ponderings. Boreas' message, the tense showdown turned illuminating conversation with Wukon, luring Baba out of hiding, fighting her and her two body horror sisters. Saying goodbye to Dana and Metaja, raiding Baba's belongings for all it's worth, running from Strahd's frightening new form that you glimpse. Your short rest interrupted by subtle yet upsetting emotional manipulations emanating around the circle of the Weaver. Investigating the circle, then running across Beres, going through your various bounty and new clues in your arsenal. Now that you've returned to the wilds of the Swallow Woods, and the ghost of Luna Road that Jivkos leads you ever northward upon, there's still 4 hours of journey until you reach the ruined fort of Agenbosholt. Toward that broken order of knights, bound by revenge and undeath. All the while, Jivkos, Godfrey's scroll of holding that now contains the great silver worm skull lies heavy in your pocket. Heavy with duty. You cannot fail them now. Heavy with opportunity. A chance, perhaps, to loosen one more knot in Barovia's endless curse. And heavy with finality. All of it and more fumes in the back of your minds. A reminder that survival today does not mean safety tomorrow. So, Team Trauma, what would you like to do?
Illyria's kind of pacing a bit as we may be taking a moment. And then she kind of looks over to Jivkos and asks, so, how many knights are there? Do you know?
Current. I believe, as long as they are all indeed still with us. 10. 9.
All right.
If we are including me. 10. It matters as well if we may encounter the High Master himself. Indeed, I think we may. They do outnumber us. But I hope we do not have to face them in a fight in physical form. As I do doubt we have the capability to do such a thing.
I mean, putting the skull back would, you know, like, make them, like, get their mind back, right?
I hope to all that there is of Boreas left. I think that is the most I can hope for. But it seems that with their tactical withdrawal back to the castle, they may hope to thwart that plan. Why? I must not know.
Yeah, I do.
No.
I mean, I thought people forgot, Hagen was told.
I think many had, or chose to forget. A disgraced place it is, and one that many have long pilfered and looted of all of its coffers. There is nothing to find there for most. But for me, it is all I can. And for us, it will free our traveling across the valley to merely this despotic Mother Knight. And that is much, much preferable.
idea, Jeff, cause do you think that showing them the skull will affect them in any way, or are we dealing with something stronger than just their false convictions of
I
an
believe
undead?
it is not merely some false conviction. A curse, I believe, that clouds us, that he must have placed to force us to become his lackeys, to prevent any threat to his throne. And I believe is worth what you have provided to me with your meeting. Freeing Argynvost, reuniting his body with his skull, will allow something more. Even if that is finally laying all of us to rest, it is better than us continuing to thwart and hunt you.
I hope it's
Oh,
not
quite
that.
frankly, I'd rather have you and 9 others chasing us than 9 others not chasing us and not have you.
You've seen what they are capable of only in a small group. And that is without Gwillem or our quartermaster himself. With them, I do not think we stand any chance. So, if it is, which I hope not, I am happy to lay finally free, if it means the rest of my order does the same.
That's what you want, Jeff, because that's what I'll support you. Don't think I won't, but it's just tough thinking about doing something that would end you.
I don't think I'll support you in ending you. Let's not. I'm sure Argynvost won't, use his power that he gained back to make it harder for us.
Well, we don't really know, do we? We don't know what this is. We don't know what we're dealing with. We don't know the source of the power. We don't know what Argynvost
Jeff
will
Cost knows Argynvost, right? He's a good dragon.
Yes.
Right?
But I do not know the limits of his power once he has been reduced to what he is now. I have not met him in over 400 years. You are the ones who have met him yet, and I have no clue. It is not my choice for us all to die once more.
Maybe
But
just
it is...
believe in him, You believed in him before, right? I'm sure he'll find a way to.
I have always believed in him. Do not ever doubt that, please. I'm trying to explore every possibility and make you aware of that. I do not wish to leave you without you being aware that that may be the option. It may be false. I may be able to continue my wrath upon the despot that sits in this valley. I may lay in the dirt once more. We have hope for one, but we may settle for another.
Right. Can I ask you a funny question, Jivkos?
Funny how...
You'll see, it's a surprise, I hope. If I manage it in time. Tell me, did you have a coat of arms of sorts?
The closest thing we have is, of course, the symbol of my order. And he will use both his hands to sort of hold the pendant that he has in both of them and like pushing it towards you that he wears upon his neck. The Order of the Silver Dragon, which I believe is in the shape of a dragon's head.
Indeed.
the same pendant that all of the other revenants have.
And which colors would you like that to be in?
Blue and silver.
Yes, it is Argynvost himself, and he is a silver dragon, so there is no other option.
I see. And if you had, I don't know, I'm just theoretically speaking, of course, if you wanted like a background of some sort, which color would that be?
Background. I am not sure what it is you are exactly.
Don't worry about it, Jeff, because I'm just messing with you, and she's going to give you the weakest punch in the arm ever. Whole 6 strength going into, and you don't feel a thing.
It just literally like hits the armor. It doesn't even like hit the skin.
You see her like waving her hand in like pain.
You are upsetting me slightly in your odd behavior, but
Well,
if it is
I wouldn't
what
upset
you
I wouldn't be
are,
mean, now would I?
it is true. It is true.
Just helping.
They've seen that, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marty
Yeah.
has seen that, so yeah.
Yes. I just didn't remember.
But-
Cliniv didn't remember.
No, it's okay. No. But Jivkas can definitely describe that.
Yeah. But you are confusing.
Don't worry.
I
about
enjoy it. I must prepare you all. I will, of course, not attempt to confront them with steel and blade first. Of course. Reason. They are all down there somewhere. I know it.
I was thinking, I mean, if we believe in Argynvost's role to, fix the knights in whatever shape, all we need to do is put that skull in place, right?
You are correct.
It's just like a
Hopefully.
race more than a fight, really.
That is if it comes down to it, but
I mean, I can, teleport you to him, technically, if we're
I mean,
close
we
enough.
have the count bank too. We can use, if we get
Yeah.
inside of the tower, we can just count that into the tower because we've been
We
there.
can, yeah.
Do we know of the location of the rest of the bones?
Do we?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, the tower,
I don't
right?
know if you guys
Yes.
do, but I do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
from
I
different.
do too, but I
The
didn't know if
only
we
one
do.
who doesn't know is Arius, actually.
Ah,
Poor
He
guy.
doesn't know. He just doesn't know.
Yeah, but yes, indeed, it is in the highest landing of the highest tower of Argynvost.
I mean, just cause how effective are the knights against, if we come around flying or something?
If you are, of course, proficient with spells and ranged weaponry, but I'm not sure how much they would be able to do. There is definitely the option of attempting to reach there through teleportation or
Yeah.
aerial entrance. But I do not think if they have retreated there to prevent us from placing the skull for whatever twisted reasons there are corrupting their skulls. They must have prepared something. Does not mean we should not try, but I just wish for us to employ caution.
Understandable.
They are not just knights in armor. Many are
suppose-
far more cunning than I.
Dropping out the skull, is this, can you do that at a whim, or does it take time? Like putting it in, or?
He's just gonna sort of gently retrieve the skull from actually underneath his breastplate and between it and the under armor.
Smart.
Skull.
Smart,
and just
smart.
sort of roll it out and just sort of read it over to check sort of if there is any detailing on that, or if it is just to be assumed that it just pops out.
Well, as you attempt, there is a as long of a ritual to bring it out as it was to bring it in.
All right. You think you can carry the skull for a bit, Chukos? Like the
How-
actual skull?
How heavy is it?
Woo! Interesting questions. Yeah, well, considering that it's technically hollow marrow by now.
Yeah,
I mean,
bleached and chipped and-
yeah. Well, it is somewhat like pristinely contained beyond the marrow. Well, it won't be. It is probably heavy enough to slow Jivkos down, but it's light enough that Jivkos is able to carry it.
I could be a beast of burden for it if required. Could take it out. Indeed.
I mean, you could take it with the cape as long as you can carry it. That's what it says, I think. If I remember the scrolls that I've learned. So,
I do believe,
It doesn't exceed what I can carry, I believe, so.
yes, you don't transform naked with the count.
you can bring along objects as long as their weight doesn't exceed what you can carry, is what it says.
So as long as I can move with it.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what works.
Yeah, but both of your hands will be occupied.
Well, Countback doesn't require hands.
That's true. Yes,
It
indeed.
just requires you to yell, count bank, and then do it.
Or someone else could cast Dimension Doors, also an option.
Yeah.
And take you with them.
Arius will inquire about like the layout, like for you to describe it to him, like the layout of the tower.
Well, the tower itself is only accessible by a staircase. That is one way on the roof of the entire fort. It is a few stories tall and spiraling. It is definitely possible to use it as a chokehold if required. And there is but one door to get there.
Theoretically speaking, how much sanctity should we treat Argivos with? I mean, these windows, we could just burst through. No? Are they tall enough for us to climb in?
Some, perhaps. I would not wish to destroy any of the still surviving decorative panes, as there is very little still in decent condition of my home.
Okay,
But
okay. Fair. Sorry about
I
that.
am sure that we could gain access to the roof through perhaps teleportation or flying. And then make our way into the top parapet.
If we could put you on dusk or dawn, and then you just come back in there through the window, that could also work. But then you would be alone in there without the support.
Probably, we probably want him to normal flying, because I don't think Dusk and Dawn can carry both Jiskos and the skull. But,
No, they
get him
will
actually
strike.
flying. You know, if Nyx can, give you the good touch to fly.
I can also give it a good touch to fly as
True,
well.
true.
I have the stone of
And I
attacking.
can also Dimension Door, so, if someone holds on to Jiskos, they can go with him, and I can take another, and then there's, like, already 4 people, at least.
Are
In
you
there?
all sure that may not be perilous to any of your health? Some may be left behind.
I mean, the last person is probably on a super fast bird that gets there in, like, a turn or two. 12 seconds or two. Ready for it?
A turn, what's that?
I can be Overwatch and blast things when I see it. Perhaps
Yeah,
top of
some
dusk.
people have already, like, can
Perhaps
attack from further away.
it may be best to leave confrontation with them for after.
Yeah.
You are right.
You don't need to argue with them if we can just fix it.
Feels wrong, but I do not know how well I would be able to deal with confronting my brothers and sisters in such a way, and with their minds twisted as they are.
Yeah, I also don't want to take too much time, because if Strahd looks to where we are and there is, a dragon's body next to us, or a bunch of, decorative silver dragon stuff, then, it's not gonna be hard for him to find us. So I would like to make it quick.
Then
At
it
least at
seems-
first, and then, maybe Argynvost can just, do protective bubble or something for us. I don't know what he will do when he comes back.
Let us then avoid confrontation. I can console myself once we have hopefully freed my brothers and sisters. You are correct.
Alright. So, I guess the last thing is how possible it is that... Do you think they might have moved the body of... Well...
I do not believe so. Moving the entire body of Argynvost from the position it is in would require vast amounts. I'm not even sure how it was placed up there in the first place, as his body is far too large to fit down any staircase.
I mean, I suppose someone gave you that scroll that put the skull in there, right? So maybe that's what they did? I don't know.
Well, Gwillem specifically crafted that for
Okay.
his attempts of finding the skull. So he could carry it around easily, but he never found it, and he gave it to you guys instead.
And ours was literally just, we woke up and Argynvost's dead body was up there for some reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
The only way I can think of his body actually making its way up to such a parapet is him transforming to a human and moving there himself. But why?
Well, I'm sure we'll find out, but I guess that's good news, because I was a little bit worried that we will all, jump into a room that is actually empty with a giant skull and there's a bunch of angry knights. So, if that's unlikely, that is at least good.
If it is required, I can attempt to reason with my brothers and sisters while the rest of you make your way out. If that is what happens.
Right. There could be a backup plan, sure. We know how to, I mean, is it just placing the skull on I don't know.
The only reason I know of this is that you heard of it from
That's
Argynvost
true.
himself.
I'm
Such
sure
a
he'll,
surprise.
I'm sure we'll figure it out. I mean, it should be just giving the skull back to this
I
body.
believe it is the act of reunifying his body together, letting his soul reunite with it entirely, is what will empower him to hopefully make a difference. I am filled with emotions beyond what I can comprehend. So I will just try and get this through.
Understood.
This is sadness to his voice. A softness. that he just can't hold back that part. And
Your
he
friend.
doesn't seem to know. And that scares him.
I hope that whatever comes down tomorrow, that it would be something that gives you some peace, my dear friend, because you deserve it. And I think I can speak to all of us when we say that we wish to grant you peace. And oh, we kind of wish for you to tear a hole through Strahd as well, in a way. But if it doesn't work out, peace for you is good as well.
I hope that it will merely free me and my brothers and sisters, but I look forward to the day Strahd finally passes on and this valley is returned to its former glory. And I'm sure that with or without me, it shall.
Yes, but I really, really wish to put on a play with you, Jifkaz.
A play.
Yes.
A play.
Yes, you told me you're an actor, and I want to see it, Jifkaz. You have the presence, you have the charisma, you have the gravitas. You have everything you need to be the greatest actor in all of Barovia. Lady Twin that one, she'll be damned. You're the best actor in Barovia. I believe in you.
If we make it through this, my dear friend, I will act to the ends of the earth and back for you.
Yes.
I guess one more question, Nuskos. If,
Of course.
let's say you were put to sleep, but we're not happy with that, would you be okay with us waking you up again?
If it is possible, of course, but I am not sure that I am able to be brought back. The extensions of resurrection, to my knowledge, require something that died less than 100 years ago, but I, in technicality, passed many, many decades ago. Centuries.
We have beaten the hags of hags, so I think Amatia is, next in line, so...
What?
Surely.
If you are able to
Excellent
give
what?
me the
Wait.
chance.
I don't know, great power?
I am not getting any great power from whatever she had.
Yeah, that was... I guess you shouldn't... Right, but in the way of, we can figure some weird stuff out. I mean, Morgantha woke you up, right? Gave you kind of a... back into your own mind?
If you are able to bring me back without requiring the death of another innocent being, I would gladly come back to fight for this valley's freedom and to redeem my order. Do never doubt that. And if not, I would wish for you to carry on in my name. Though I understand that this talk is setting you. It feels like I am attempting to say goodbye. I have lived for centuries. I am merely attempting to give some form of closure in case the event comes.
I understand.
We should find a place to, I don't know, be able to rest.
Indeed. It's been
Yes,
a long
okay.
while, and I have some work to do.
I still have far too many not correct open wounds that I need to regenerate.
Yeah, you look pretty scary.
Yeah,
Like
he's sort of
Swiss cheese.
Bexxy, how
What is
how
Swiss?
far are we to the day?
What is Swiss?
A distant country in the Kasai.
They sound like they have a lot of gold.
Bankers, all of them. They're very uppity. What?
like
Sorry.
Scotch.
What did you say, Cookie?
How far are we into the day?
Currently it is around 7:30-ish. So
Yeah.
like 7:30 to like 6. So sunset is upon you, for sure. And of light there are perhaps an hour more of travel. You have done 30 minutes now.
Okay.
And it's 4 hours more to Argenvost, I thought.
So I think we might want to find the best place to rest and just, face plant, pretty much.
Yes, as I said, like this day has been long for you
Yeah.
guys.
Moo.
There's been a lot of sessions for this day alone, so yes, indeed. Yes, but through both Jivka's knowledge of the area and just Hamartia's and Nick's knowledge of Barovia, it would be a pretty easy feat to like find like a nice place to hunker down.
Finally, no more fucking swamp.
I do not think the moisture was good for any of me.
I still think I won't be clean a few days from now. Especially these acid monsters, really, yeah, we're not well.
A shiver goes down Jivkos's undead spine. I do not like to think how much more battered my equipment is from them.
At least you can regenerate your body, right?
Not my armor, or
Fair.
my everything else. I think it is soon to meld into my own flesh. That was not funny. Let us take rest and recuperate. I think I may utilize some of my own magics to heal myself. And she will cast a level 3 healing word on myself.
No.
Oh, nice. Let's
Soul roll.
Yeah.
Wind.
do a soul check. Let's spend 2 rations because your breakfast was free at Mutages this morning. So let's have the rations required for today to 2. And you can also update the weight of the beanie bag of holding, Adrian, because we were at the cusp of it, for sure.
Okay. Oh god, yeah. Where is the party inventory, by the way?
It's it's been moved over to the mini bag of holding since everything is in the mini bag of holding, and Nix is the one in charge of it. And it was a bunch of old stuff in there that weren't active anymore, so I just cleaned it up and moved it into the mini bag.
Oh, thank you so much.
Of course.
Where is, I don't see the party
Oh,
thing
it's
in-
because because it's in Nix's possession.
Makes sense.
But you could definitely ask him, and I am. You can negotiate with me to still make it like viewable by everybody, but it's like rations and coins and like general items in there, magic items. There isn't anything like
More
your
fun if
own.
Nick's can lie about it.
Yeah, well, he
we don't know.
can. He can. So.
Yeah, guys, there's like...
No,
Adrian,
no.
are you muted? Is that why you're not talking, or?
Have you been muted this whole time?
Adrian?
Because I feel Adrian less.
Not heard it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Hello?
he's typing.
he's typing.
Oh no!
No!
We weren't ignoring you!
Oh no!
How
Oh no!
much
So
time?
sorry.
How much
How much did we
What?
ignore?
Yeah,
Oh.
I was missing your dulcet.
Do you want to say
No.
anything in the
Yeah.
like conversation we had that was very heart to hearty, or any questions about the stuff or plan? No, you can do it now because we're now resting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, are you still like having issues with your mic? Is that where we, or are you just sad?
Oh god, I feel so bad.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. Don't worry about it. Okay. Let's do some housekeeping then. For sure. Do your It's gonna be okay for tonight. I've thrown so many things at you, so. Oh, nice.
Yay.
Yes. Satya. I'm sorry. I was like, where is Satya?
That's okay.
Yeah. So the mini bag is working good for you? Yeah? Yes?
Yeah, I was talking and you were actually strangely answering my question somehow. I feel like I wasn't muted. Just to get it by everyone.
No, we heard you, but we were just like, oh, don't speak to me.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, God, this fucking emo boy. This emo fuck boy.
Yeah. That. Oh my goodness.
Well, that's good that I somehow spiritually still managed to answer the questions.
That's why I didn't question it. That's why I didn't look into like system settings, because I have like a stream deck, right, and it has a button on there to mute.
Oh.
And I pressed it, but it didn't update the interface, so I must have pressed it like 3 times or something. So I thought it was unmuted, but not. But on the deck, it says I'm unmuted. So
Weird.
it just I need to fix that because there's an update, and I need to restart it or something.
Okay.
But Jeff Cuss will just sort of be muttering a small prayer to himself as his wounds just sort of start magically rejoining. It looks disgusting because it's dead
Yeah.
flesh.
Yeah, and like with magic, it's like you sweep a lot of things underneath the rug, you know? It's just like magically, it's like pitch potch and perfect. With which of course the effect is macabre. Yes.
I think Nyx isn't exactly that damaged, so there are still things needing to be identified in the bag of holding that he'll take out one by one and identify.
Okay. All right. Which one do you want to start with?
With the brooch, I think, first.
The brooch.
Brooch.
Okay. All right. You will cast it as a instant.
No, I don't need to risk the soul. I can do it ritually.
Okay. Over the course of dinner and light conversation, you ritual cast identify on it, and you realize it is very much a copy of the necklace that Ilir was given by Strahd. The knock enchantment might have some small peculiarity, like quirky differences, but the core of the item remains the same. That there is sending capabilities of sending through it. There is tracker enchantment on it, and there are special knock effects that interacts with Cats of Ravenloft.
I realize after identifying it the risk of having it out in the open and stuff it back into the bag like fast as possible. Like it's gone in a blur, like oh shit, and like looks around tentatively to see if anyone is actually watching Nyx. Like
I mean, I think they all probably saw it, and then Jivkus will just sort of see the quick movement and just sort of look. It's all well.
I don't know. The curiosity in me kind of made me feel like I should know exactly what we're carrying around, but there is that brooch that we managed to come across within the swamps, and that too holds a tracking device from the Lord of the Land. So whilst it was out for 10 minutes, I don't know if he would be immediately pinged about it, or he has to check in on it, or whatnot, but I may have compromised our position.
I can check. And he'll just sort of close his eyes for a couple of seconds and do a wee Stradar.
God, that is just it's such a pun. It's so funny.
Good. I love it.
So funny, it's right here.
It's also so fucking useful. Holy shit.
You breathe a sigh of relief because Strahd is still those hours away in the eastern direction, which is very possible Castle Ravenloft, considering your position on the map.
He is still sitting upon his false throne.
Okay, that's good. Sorry, I didn't know exactly what it was, but I thought it was better to know rather than not know.
I have to agree. In case it was something harmful.
Harmful or even potentially useful. We need all the help we can get, so don't mind me. I there's a book in here that I need to also take a look at, but I don't think it's gonna be likely to be, bugged. Huh?
I get it.
I identify the mysterious book.
All right. 10 minutes thereafter, light conversation, more food. You discovered this. It is a spellbook. If you have the occult student ability, you can do spellbook shenanigans. It helps with soul checks, and you can copy things. And also, when you level up, the spells already copied within the spellbook are cheaper to pick up.
Holy shit.
Yes, that's what she uses to cast spells, but none of us were an occult student.
Yes, indeed. And then there's you can also attune to it. And if you are a pact taker, if you have levels in pact, and spells that you've learned through pact potential receive a +2 to its spell save DB.
Holy shit!
Go for that shit. Holy fuck.
I
I'm
finish.
gonna
I
talk to you, am I?
looking through the book and like
It's
Oh.
a
Getting a-
mysterious book. Yeah, I can see it.
getting a
Well,
full understanding about what it is, and I'm like, under my breath, Nick says, "Baba, you little slut."
What in Boreas's name?
I don't know where she got this, but there is some.
Sorry.
Came out of nowhere.
Amati, I don't know how you feel about another thing, but this book of Baba's, it's not entirely purposeful for your abilities, obviously, because you're not necessarily a studious manager of solos, but you have some connection, yes? You have
Ah,
an agreement, some sort of deal with an entity, yes?
sort of. It was a sort of self-sufficiency protocol with my mother. I actually have no idea how I am keeping it, considering her disposition. But yes, I do have access to something of the matter.
From what I've read, it's more like, you take and then if you get severed, you no takesy backsies. But hey, this spellbook, okay, it doesn't allow you to necessarily use the spells contained within, and there are some sexy spells within these pages. But if you just hold it upon your person and you get to know it, through and through, I think that wind blast of yours will level up, so to speak.
Oh, that sounds good.
And anything you cast.
That sounds very good. Okay.
That does specifically requires a saving throw.
It's attunement.
Additional effects required to attune by a pack taker.
Let me see.
Spell save DC is fucking insane.
Yes, but let me think. I do actually have some pretty nice things we can do with it. I can curse people.
Also,
I can
if you do have the book in your hand, Hamartia, if you cast any spells that is within the book that you know, whilst you have the book in hand, you'll get +2 to your soul check.
So what part of it is everything attunement?
The attunement requirement is only the +2 to the spell DB of the packed spells.
And without
So,
that, then I'm
you,
confused. So, yes.
You can cast the spells contained within the book, but it boosts the spells you already know.
Yeah.
I see.
If they're in the book, yeah.
If I attune to them.
If you attune to the book and you have the spell that is listed in the book, that spell applies to the +2 saving throw.
I see.
No, and
Well-
+2 spell save DV. Right?
But I guess I can use it. I have a lot of useful items right now on my person. I can probably ditch one of them. And this is really
What do you
good.
have? I mean, if we have the time now, let's see if we can
Okay.
redistribute.
Yes, I have the Circuit of Intelligence on me, so that I can actually. It gives me knowledge in a lot of areas of expertise that I did not previously have, which is very good. I have the stone, which gives me several benefits. More specifically, Heart
The
of the
reaction to move
Hunters.
away is probably the best.
Yes, I have a reaction to move away, but I think out of everything, this covers. I have a lot of tools that already carry the same effect, so it might not be such a loss for me to give up the Heart of the Hunters for this.
You can still have it on your person.
Yes, but I
But,
just won't attune to it.
But the fly and freedom of movement spell and reaction, if enemy moves 1 minute, you instantly carry gust of wind. I mean, it's pretty great, the reaction on that stone.
Yeah, the reaction
be
is definitely
honest.
the best thing. Yeah.
Well, and the fly is come in clutch a couple
Yeah,
of
the fly
times.
is nice. Yeah, but we have other means of flying if we're not low on resources.
I will say, out of character, I do have another attunement slot if we want.
That's why we gave you the heart also. But
Yeah,
you
no,
have the
and
other
even
heart.
then I only have 2.
Oh, nice. Oh
Oh.
boy.
I have the heart
Oh,
of
boy.
Wanderer and the Blood Bear.
Can you wear armor? You
Can you
wear
like?
armor, right?
Can we give you like a glove and you just put all the stones in the glove?
Well, yeah, you should have the. I mean, the Breath of Thirst might be really good on you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because it's not really used on
It
Nyx very
would,
well.
I believe, put down. My...
Oh, it's not your armor. I see. It's not your level. Of
And
armor.
I can give up the Circuit of Intelligence as well, but that just means I'll be down again.
Fair.
It
Like, what's
hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So it's either giving up the Heart of the Hunters, the atonement for it, because I have a lot of tools that let me get away from enemies. I'm a slippery little. Yeah.
Yeah, you've got a few things.
So I kind of feel like this is sort of an overlap a little bit, even with the reaction. So I think I might just misattune to the heart and take this as.
Okay.
Nick, of course, if you want that or something that I have, if it makes more sense.
I mean, moving away would obviously be better for the back line, but yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
if what do I have here? Yeah, I just have the Heart of the Weaver, which is just like cantrip for water and swimming, a wall of water. It's not that great actually. It's fine actually. It was used pretty well with the Baba fight, but that was kind of niche. So
I'm happy for whatever, to be honest. Because I've just got the fucking Heart of the Wanderer and it looks sick, so I do not. I've got a very cool thing.
You deserve this, because you deserve this.
It's a very cool thing, so I'm happy.
what does Illyria need?
Well, I mean, I have the Sun Sword, my umbrella, and the Cloak of Protection at the moment.
It's pretty good.
I mean, I wouldn't mind the braces. I mean,
yes, they're free to take. Yeah, I mean, if you have nothing else to.
it's just, there are many a time I get it thrown around, and sometimes I just feel like I want a little bit more bicep to go with this glorious athletic physique.
I'm sure it would be of great assistance to you.
Feel free.
Irius rolls his eyes.
Okay, well, I mean, I will put the heart back in the bag and take it out if necessary later on, but I will spend time getting to know these. They seem like a nice, solid construction.
Okay. And what is happening to the Heart of the Huntress? Is that going to Jukos as well?
If Jivkos has a free
He has the free slot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give him the Heart of the Hunters, yes.
Take all the hearts. Let's see what happens.
That's all my attunement. I've collected the 3 hearts.
Got a bunch of rocks.
That's getting you like a conflict.
I could fly around and make the earth erupt and summon water, which is pretty fun.
Oh yeah, now you can also cast fly. That's nice.
That actually
Cast
is
fly on
insanely
yourself.
useful.
Captain
Actually,
Planet.
that's really useful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you
And
can go below the earth.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing will stop you.
Actually, also freedom of movement is fucking good.
Yeah.
For you, definitely.
I mean, it takes your concentration, but yeah.
All right. Anything else that I need to move?
I'm thinking about the breastplate. It doesn't. I mean, we don't have another +1 breastplate. That's the thing, and I don't know if anyone else other than Jivkos can actually wear armor.
Hey, I
that's
can
medium.
wear light armor.
I need to check what breastplate.
It's a medium armor.
Yeah.
No, but I need to know the stat.
Yeah.
Isn't it like 14?
It's Dex. It's
I mean, it's really cool.
It would be, yeah, it would give me
really
like. Yeah.
I remember it with Leo, and it's really cool if you can use it.
It would give me less, and I also need the hit die. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. It's just Nyx is like, he's been wearing it more or less since like, well, it's the first item that really he ever had. But
So cute.
Since in the
Baby
Fidatov
first item.
loot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like he doesn't make weapon attacks. Like he doesn't even.
I mean, you don't need to attune to get the +1 armor, right? Like you can still wear
That's
the
true.
plus armor
Very
without
true.
the extra effects.
Yeah.
So you
That
can
is
just
a fair
unattune to it
point.
because you'll never use the thing. Yeah.
And still have the +1 effect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Still
+1
have
is
good
just
AC.
like it's better.
Ah,
We
Mhm.
decided
that's
that with
far
the,
better.
We had that
Okay,
with the blood
okay.
spear because I remember I didn't have to attune to it. I
Yeah.
could just use it for the plus bit. I just didn't get the extra bit. I remember we.
Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah.
Why have I been attuned all this time?
Because you're good, you know.
Because you're a
But I
tiny
don't
little
have your
stinky-
weapons, so-
stinky boy.
Just for coolness effect.
Yeah, I have a cool set of breastplate. Yeah.
Do you want to bring out again the Heart of the Weaver just to have it then? To have something attuned? Or Hat of Disguise?
Yes,
I-
the
had-
price doesn't
had-
give a hand now, I think.
Yeah, Hat of Disguise is also.
There's
there, it's very
also,
useful. I just wondering
Ring
if
of
there's
Mind
anything else.
Shielding, if you want to be
Yeah.
like free
I
from.
don't think it matters anymore. We
Mhm.
kind of like
Yeah.
we tracked other ways. I don't think there's
Mhm.
anything else really that's available that hasn't been attuned to by someone. And Nyx has the Taraka deck as well, so it's.
There's a Dagger of Sacrifice.
Nyx would not touch a weapon and damage a nail.
Okay, I see.
My nails.
Ooh.
I mean, he would use it to clean his nails, but that's about it. Okay,
I can
so
actually-
I will bring out the gem again, the Heart of the Weaver. Why not?
Okay.
And just like, yeah, that's so silly to keep it there now.
So something better comes along. Sure. Get it?
Okay, so
Don't worry,
gloves.
I can give you the orb of detect gravity if you want.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't actually carry that. That just exists in Jimcosa's inventory.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't require too much, so.
Yeah.
That would be wild if it did. It's like, you need it,
I fucking hate
Otherwise-
that.
That is just too mean. I'm not that mean.
Yeah.
I do twirl my mustache, but I do not commit war crimes, okay?
Next, gonna get buff. 16 strength. Holy crap.
Yeah, big boy. He's only,
Nice.
he's only got one less. He's only got 2 less strength than Jimcosa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only has like 10 more strength than Hamatia.
You're a child. Okay.
What do you mean that like being abused and malnourished all of your childhood will lead to you being physically weak? What do you mean?
Not all.
Let's see, for Irius.
He's got some good shit.
Yeah. But I don't think he has so many things that require.
He only has 2 achievements. Yeah, the Stone of
Yeah.
Good Luck off the Python.
You can give.
But he can actually.
You can benefit from the stone of the hunters.
It's true. I mean, he can definitely attune to the stuff of the Python. Crazily
Yeah.
enough, because he
I
has.
assume he was going to do that. Yeah.
Then that's why we gave it, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he has levels impact. Secret
He
levels
does?
impact. Yeah, I mean it's on your character sheet that you have. But the party isn't clear. But he does have secret levels impact.
Is it not? Where is it? It's not really listed on the character sheet.
Oh well, he does. Oh, let's move past that. Yeah. Anyway, I think Irius is fine. He's gonna attune to the stuff just in case.
Oh, it's new. Okay.
Okay.
What is his main? Doesn't he have wild
Jesus.
magic? Wild magic?
Oh, it's not new. It's just somewhat changed. Oh, I see. Ah, okay. I'm not gonna mention it. I think it's worthwhile waiting.
Yeah. Well, he is definitely a wizard and a cult student through and through.
Yeah.
Nothing to see
Ah,
here.
he's a fucking
Move on.
nerd.
Yes.
You lie, but okay.
All right. Anything else you want to do or talk about during camp?
Hamatia actually wants to do something.
Ooh.
So it will probably carry on onto her shift, but she wants to take the black cloak, what she uses as a coat, and she wants to separate the fur line from the cloak, and put like a hole into the cloak, and then embroider it with the symbol of the dragon's head, and create a sort of tabard for
Oh, the ball.
Chief Cause.
Aww.
All right. You spend not only your watch doing this, but most of the evening before bed to be able
she's
to
working
finish
hard on
this.
it.
Yeah,
Like a hustler.
super focused. Yeah.
But she keeps it secret. You guys know, but Jifkas doesn't know.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Say,
Okay. Yeah. Since
Nick will
time
want to do
is
something.
okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
But what were you gonna say?
Time is going to be a little bit wishy-washy here, since tonight everything is going to be safe and calm. So if people want to talk about their watches as well, that's fine by me. But if there's something you want to talk before going to the watches, then let's do that.
I mean, it can be wishy-washy. It just ever since the conversation from earlier, like what replacing the skull would mean to you, because Nyx was quiet, indescribably quiet during that period, and he's been like, you know, in the period of just doing admin and giving each other stuff, he's like been looking at Jivko's like out the side of his eye and just somewhat tentative, and eventually at a point of during the night when it's relatively quiet, Hamatia doing her sewing, Illyria polishing her rapier perhaps,
Cleaning her clothes.
Pondering the orb of gravity.
Nyx will want to just like kind of almost without a purposeful direction, like he wanders towards Jivkos, then breaks off, and then like circles around, and then sort of he comes back, and then like Jivkos like he catches his eye, and he like breaks off again, and he sort of like dawdles in terms of getting, you know, close to Jivkos, as if he's like tentative about approaching. Until very awkwardly he manages to drum up the courage to take a seat next to Jivkos without saying anything.
He had largely been sort of looking off in a direction, and it's quite easy to notice that that direction is northwards, directly towards Argynvostholt. Occasionally, sort of every 5 minutes, there was a thing of him closing his eyes, but that seems to be some form of paranoia with Strahd. Once Nyx like sits down and sort of gets settled, and say, you'd sort of just turn to him and go, "Is all okay, my friend?"
I mean, I should be asking her this question, but I think I don't want to bother you. I mean, you seem very, very focused right now.
I am focused, perhaps, but too much. I am happy to take my mind off things, or instead directly onto them, if that is what you are wanting to talk about.
Well, I do have something I wish to say, but I don't know. It feels like I wonder if it's my place. I've made a fool of myself many times in my life, and I've never really cared about it one way or the other. It's just, it is what it is. But what you said earlier kind of, it's stayed with me until now, and I've just been thinking about it, and I hope you are still open to talk about it.
It is better than what I have largely been doing during our time, which is entirely pushing it down. So, please, ask, talk away.
Yeah, I have noticed, of course. I mean, I am a man, a gentleman, if you will, who has had the opportunity to study people. Mostly women, but people. And whilst this on the surface sounds frivolous and unnecessary, and, you know, the classic Nyx, I mean, it does give me an insight in terms of whether or not someone is actually being truthful to who they want to be. I know what it looks like to be burdened with duty and honor and to do what is necessary because it is expected. But I'm a living example of someone who goes against the grain to find joy and happiness of their own life, even though what has been presented in front of them didn't really fit well. Now, ever since I've known you, Jivkos, you have been stoic, forthright, unyielding in purpose. But I can't help but wonder if that is really who you are, or what you have been conditioned to become. 500 years old, 500 years in the service, perhaps. What do you want, Jivkos? And you can drop the act if it is an act. Just be real with me.
When I was younger, before, of course, even my time in the Knights, I did not behave well. And events, they happened. And I was accused of something I never did. I was then sentenced, and, well, they wished to execute me. I wouldn't be even anywhere near where I am at this moment if it weren't for the fact I was put in just the same jail cell as my sister, Carla. At that time, she was not anything to me, but we then formed a bond in the short time we thought we both might have, and then decided that, in fact, we were not ones to settle for what others had decided for us. And we used her cunning and my brawn and presence to escape. And run we did. A long and far time, until we came to this valley. This Eden, it once was at the time. And we groveled in front of, I think you can guess who. Argynvost. He gave us a chance. Squires, of course, the lowest, that we didn't have any qualifications or training. But he saw something in the both of us, and in doing so, gave us hope and faith. And then we devoted decades of our time to our mission to be Knights of the Silver Dragon, to helping free those under rule, unjust and unworthy. And that we did. It was our purpose, our life. And a smile begins to form on his face. A genuine one that seems to bring warmth to the face of someone so dead. We traveled, we fought, protected, helped, built. It was noble. And it was not the noble of ruling, it was the noble of help, generosity. And then things changed. The war began of Empress Shay and the vampire Zarevich clan. It forced us into seclusion, those of us in the High Knight's position, as by then our duty was to prevent any from venturing into the Baladok Mountains to that Hammer Temple. That was why we were there. And then the knights and squires, they were free to do as they wished. And of course, being trained as they were, taught the virtues that we were, went to fight for Empress Shay. And they died. All of them. Some even in front of our very gates. And we weren't allowed to do a thing. It wasn't our duty. Our duty was to protect what was in these mountains from falling into the wrong hands. And so, Shay fell. The Zareviches took over. And we stayed locked in our castle and our grounds, preventing anything from happening. Then came an invite to the castle. A feast was had, a very, very tenuous one. Even with what friendliness and openness I could gather and the rest. Strahd wanted access, and we wouldn't allow it. So we planned to strike before being struck. Doesn't sound good, but we couldn't let them kill us in our sleep and overrun the mountains. So then we were betrayed, as you know. And what followed was also what I assume you know to be true. So I believe in my order's teachings. I believe in being a High Knight of the Order of the Silver Dragon, and I believe that I should always carry that on. But I believe that we have to make those decisions of our own mind, not following what Argenvost or Godfrey or my quartermaster may tell me. I regret every day that I sat in that hall while people died. And so I will not falter to do what I think is best. What I think is murdering that fucking dictator. The despot that sits on the throne of this dark valley. Killing him, freeing us from the mists, and returning this valley to the Eden that it used to be. No matter what that takes.
That, my friend, is a long answer, but thrilling.
Were you not wanting a longer answer?
I guess I just wasn't expecting to learn so much. I don't know. It just came across to me that you are someone who lives and dies for a cause. Now knowing the context behind that, I mean, you were wrongly accused, you say, and then you found bastion and sanctuary within Barovia and swore fealty to Argynvost so that you could stay and not be, I guess, exiled or returned and put to death or imprisoned. And then you grew to have a love for the land, and then obviously the darkness and shit hit. That's about what I've understood in a nutshell.
Somewhat. Yes.
And this is what I meant about someone who has been around for so long and has this sense of duty. It's just, I can understand wanting to return this land to its former glory. I do. I really do. I mean, the wine must have been so delicious.
You weren't wrong.
But it, I don't know, of course, it just kind of feels separated from you as a person, as a minotaur. You had this life, you had this sister, and you came here, and then everything changed. I guess I just wanted to know, who was the chief cost before all of this? Before you bent the knee? Whether or not that is something that you wish to reclaim or not.
I would, of course, love to be alive once more. Able to feel and taste as well as I used to, but the old alive me is long, long dead. I wish to see my sister. Reveal her. I can't see her as she is now. She thinks of me a traitor. Someone that fights against what we loved and died for. I hope that whatever happens with Argynvost's skull, I can see her once more and hug her, embrace her, even if it is a cold embrace. The warmth will be beyond any fire burning in this valley. I have only not seen her for but a few weeks when we were on the same side, but it feels like an eternity since I had her next to me. Sort of black pus once more begins to sort of slowly swell and trickle from him, his eyes.
As Jibgos has looked inwardly and exposed himself, Nyx slipped away from his sitting position next to him, and you look there and there's no Nyx, And then the next second, you feel an impact on your back as Nyx gives you his first very strong hug from behind.
He'll be taken a bit off guard by it, thanks to sort of the seclusion into himself. But being brought back, he'll actually stand.
Nyx keeps holding. His legs
Lifts up
dangling.
from the ground. Yeah.
Just sort of seeing that Nyx is holding on, he'll just sort of gently pick him up, move him around, and just using both of his arms enveloping him, and still holding him entirely off the ground, embrace him into a hug.
Yeah, that's some ribs.
Ah, I apologize. He'll just sort of let it get a bit softer.
Let's see if we can get you that hug, okay, big man?
Yeah, yes. Thank you. And just sort of do another squeeze. This one is gentle still, but
Okay.
yeah. And
You
then
don't have to
he'll
do
sort
a
of
brand process.
slightly bow his legs to put Nyx onto the ground, and then using one of his claws gently flick the black pus off his face. I do not know how well I will sleep tonight, but we have work to do tomorrow.
Just hold on to that feeling of something more than duty. Duty is what you are very good at, but in my experience, it's not enough to drive a person. Hold on to that feeling of knowing that if we get through this, there's still a chance. A chance that she will no longer see you as that traitor. And who knows? Maybe even a time where you will feel that warmth once more. But all you have to do is hope and hold.
Can I ask you to promise something?
I don't know. I seem to be breaking a lot of promises recently.
This is a simple one.
Okay, sure. Well, what is it? Tell me first.
If I am to face my sister, I will give you the scroll containing Argynvost's head, if it is still there. I hope you will be happy to take it and convince the others to continue in case I am held back.
I think any one of us would gladly take that from you if that ends up being the case. But sure. I will look for you to hand it over in the moment, should it come.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Did it hurt a bit too much?
It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Just, I'll walk it off. I'm just gonna...
Do you need me to carry you to bed?
No, fine, thanks.
Good night then.
Yeah, same to you. Thanks. Yeah,
Glorious protect.
yeah, right back at you, buddy.
Regrets all life choices. Okay. Any other housekeeping for this night?
I don't
I
think
think-
so.
Well, the only thing I can think of is as he's going through his inventory, Nix would obviously have taken out the deck
Uh-huh.
and realized that, Madame Eva has given him the opportunity to ask to the gods, to Boreas, a simple question,
Whoever answers, yeah.
or whoever, the Miss answer. Not Barbara anymore, haha.
Bitch. At least I'm
Baba,
not
you
calling her a slut.
slut!
Yeah.
God, we're so fucking off guard.
No,
Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
sorry, I hated that.
Sorry, yes?
But it's such a short term thing. No, I can't think of anything. Actually, Nix is, going through his imagery. He's got all of these rubbings and poems and bunch of magical shit and whatnot, and realizes that his intelligence is nowhere near enough to understand what's going on with these rubbings. Even though he can understand the wording, it's just nothing really triggers in his brain.
Mhm.
And I guess he will hold the deck and just put it to his forehead and just close his eyes whilst the third eye opens and says, Eva, if I explain these to Hamatia, will she understand what these mean? These poems, these sayings, these rubbings. I guess I cast augury through it and put the deck in front of me.
Cookie, do you
Yes.
think that Hamortia have any thoughts about it? Like any personal theories? Like just on your own that you've been thinking about?
About that specifically?
Mm-hmm. Like the
Uh,
poems and like what they mean?
The
Like do you
poems
have...
of, the poems of the
Mm-hmm.
of
The
the
stones.
Of the stones?
she has one speculation.
Okay. Okay. Also do me a quick intelligence check.
Me,
Yeah.
myself, and I.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay,
you
just-
yourself and you.
You
You're
and
still
daughter
smart, it's
intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, intelligence is good. Because I kept the TR.
You didn't take it off yet. Yeah.
I'm not dumb yet. Oh, wait, but Niv is dumb because I accidentally closed roll 20. Give me one more.
You need,
oh, wait, I didn't close roll 20. Okay.
Yeah.
20 plus. What's my intelligence? How? Wow, I forgot how D20
I think it's plus
systems
4,
Plus
isn't
4,
it?
yes. That 20.
Oh!
What?
God damn.
That 20.
Oh.
On the thing.
Okay. Okay.
But a total of 24, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that. I can read. Okay. Well, Augur is definitely going to reveal Wheel. And the conversation you're probably going to have with Amardia after this fact is going to be had after the break. Woohoo!
But
Let's go for a short
I
break.
have
Refill
no
our
idea what
glasses.
kind of that.
Yeah, well, they were both like, do you have anything to add to the conversation of like your own theories? And then it's like me, like, have you forgotten anything? And I'm now going to figure out if you've forgotten anything. Yes, I just need a moment. I'm gonna refill my glass, pet your pets, do your things, do the stuff, and it's gonna be an exciting next half of the episode for sure.
Be right back.
All right, I am back, Dad.
I am back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yo, what up?
I'm back. Hello.
Big.
I hope you guys enjoyed the little Jivkos monologue.
Take my freaking GM inspiration, okay?
Yeah, I wanted to give it to you after the session, but I can give it to you now too.
Now I get, do they stack? I get 2 inspiration.
No.
Fuck, can I hand it off to another person?
No.
Can I invest it in the
No.
stock market? There's a good interest.
Also, Cookie, right? I gave you inspiration from last time, right? With your
No.
well, I think you should. Whoa! You should have you should have inspiration also for your crash out, your enchantment fueled crash out that you did for
High
sure.
five. Inspiration. Yeah.
I thought I gave you it, but apparently not. That was good. Good roleplay.
Crashing out is so much fun.
Oh, I haven't shown you guys my beer collection. Let me grab it. Where's my beer collection? There it is. I will say I've drunk like at least 6 of these after I've taken this photo. If it'll fucking send, holy shit. There it is, my beer collection.
It's too powerful for Disco to handle.
My beer.
Why? Are they on the table right now?
They're,
How
no,
can it work?
they're all back in the boxes. I have a monthly subscription that sends me beer.
Ah, smart.
And so they're all different beers from different like small breweries and shit and stuff. And I really like it because it means that I try new beer. That's basically it though. I just want to flex my beer that I'm drinking. Got one called Yeast. The one that I'm drinking right now is called Yeasty Boys.
How Scottish of you.
Oh yeah, these are the Scottish beers.
By the way, I will be in Ireland in May, by the way.
Oh, awesome.
So basically like a stone toss away.
Kind of. I guess.
Joey's best friend is getting married. And he's...
Is it Dublin or is somewhere outside?
It's just outside of Dublin, but we're like within a taxi ride or a train ride to Dublin.
Oh, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of fucking... I will say, a train ride in Dublin can be a long time. I once visited a friend
Ew.
there, and it was the train ride into the centre of town was about an hour and a half.
Whew. I hope not.
No, it was just a very slow train.
Mm.
Yeah, 'cause it was like a local one. Either way, love it there. Fucking, I love Dublin. One of my favourite cities to fucking visit. So fun to drink. And also, their Guinness does taste better.
Can confirm.
Yeah.
Damn.
It does. So, are we overturned?
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to play this way. Okay. Cookie, tell me Hamartia thoughts and I might be able to lead you a little bit.
Okay. Hamartia believes she has like 2 directions, I think. I think the first one is that she sees the poems as a prayer to the elementals, as like a call for them to maybe rise up or protect or something along the line. That's one. And the other, like, it's in the same sort of way. So if each part like a sort of a mantra of a certain element. So like the let's say the
Yeah.
so like breath you must hold, death, gale of winter turn. So it's that's like two directions, pretty much. A sort of hey, this is like I'm the elemental dude. This is what I'm about, yo. Sort of.
Yeah. Oh, I should have made handouts for this. So you have it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, considering that, like the Wind one talks about, breath you must hold, gale of winter turn, gentle breeze of promise, right? Versus the stone one who talks about new season, seeds, new blooms, remain grounded, stability within and without. And the water one talking about clarity of thy
Cleansing.
purpose.
Cleanse thyself.
Murky lucidity filters unwanted grit flows to a home in forgotten depths. It is certainly, for sure, some kind of like thematic based like proverbs indeed. Thematic to that elemental of things you can do that
Yes.
you know they want you to do, like positive encouragement or like do this. But there is a in the beginning of the prose, right?
Yeah.
They stipulate a situation for when you should do this.
From ghost stability within and without. Like when still cold, dark, and cruel, breath you must hold. And
So it's like they're not saying
do it all the
to
time.
be
but-
virtuous, do this, right?
Yeah.
Or just in general to honor me, or something like that. They when this happen, do this.
I see.
And then all of them end with a promise, probably then following that if you do these things, this will happen. Dawn, a heartbeat away. Hope, a sunrise away.
Yes.
I also want to bring back Hamatia's thoughts to the visions that she had now 3 times.
Yes.
There has been some additional clues that are being added, but the structure of them has kind of been the same. There's a situation in front of you with a bunch of different peculiarities, and then there are certain steps that Hamartia takes, and you feel the chain is about to break, but there's something missing, and that missing element turns out to be the book.
Yes.
But what does Hamartia actually think of the scene in front of her before she's doing these things?
Do you mean the 3 elementals being chained together with the hags and start at the center?
Yeah. You have the 3, the quivering mountain, the churning
The
whirlpool, the
the
turning tornado. Huge chains connecting to the hags, dead or alive.
Yes.
They still stand there when they are dead. And all of them hold out their hands, not when they're dead, but still something like a magical stream of energy is being expelled from them.
And
That goes
it's
from
into a dome, but envelops
it goes from
dome
their elemental power to mist, which becomes the dome over a resting strahd.
To Hamatia, she thinks that this symbolizes that the myths are powered by the elementals through the hags, that their power is being abused by the hags and channeled it into Barovia. They see like start resting not as Strahd himself, but as Barovia, and the myths are his prison in the end of the day. So when the myths are gone, the prison will be gone as well.
Which
That's
will,
how she interprets it.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, such is slightly obscured for sure. But one thing is for certain, right? If you follow the instruction of the poem and the instruction of the vision, which is
You're asking me?
mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you guys cut off. So, if I follow both things, which is both, well, it depends on each elemental, yes, but holding out your breath might be part of asphyxiation, sort of, because we always get pulled down under. But I think breaking a chain with the use of the book would release an elemental, but I am kind of concerned by a new addition to the vision, in which Hamatia almost cuts her own tongue itself. So that was a new addition, because
Yeah, that was a little bit hard to understand for sure.
to me it was either this is going to take something out of yourself as well, or lady, shut the fuck up. We just get the fucking thing. You know? It's so boring, man. We already told you this 100 times. What do you want?
Sure. I made a handout for the poems.
Oh, nice. Now I don't have to read them on my character notes. Okay.
Yeah.
We are not at all concerned that the elementals are dangerous when released. Because it says, when still, cold, dark, and cruel. So
One thing that Hamatia does not understand yet is why it chose her.
Yeah, for sure. That is still clad in obscurity. But and for the critical 20, I will ask again. Following the visions and following what the elementals want you to do, what is the promise they give you?
The promise is, well, something that Hamatia is very much looking for, which is dawn and hope. That's always the promise. It's always end with dawn a heartbeat away, hope a sunrise away. So,
Indeed.
which in the end is already connecting to what Hamatia suspects, that that through the hags, the myths are nourished by their power chained. So if that link is severed, you won't have any myths. That's Hamatia's theory.
All right, good enough. I feel like I'm happy with this. All right, so brought back to the moment. Nix.
Yes.
A strong wheel.
Nick's like under his breath says, finally. Amatir, are you in the middle of something there? You look really focused on that thing.
I can speak do it at the same time. I'm quite versed in sewing, as you can see. You see, Hamada is like her eyes are hyper focused on her old black cape.
Okay. Tongue is out, like she focuses, you know.
Yes.
Focus.
Yeah.
Look, I know this is maybe a little out of your wheelhouse, but look, I've been going back and forth on what we have, what I have taken from these standing stones that we visited, and then something just felt like incomplete to me.
What do you mean?
Well, like there's a lot of writing on these stones, and they all kind of ambiguous and a little bit cryptic, and you know, I am the first person to admit that I am not the sharpest tool in the wagon. And look, this is something more related to you. So I just wondered, you know, if I helped, you know, explain how I have taken the rubbings and maybe narrate them because they were infernal and be your translator. I wonder if something might ring or resonate true with you because at the end of the day, if something in these stones basically says, hey, don't do this or you'll die, I think that's kind of needed to know. So I've just been trying to rack my brain over this, but obviously I can't understand it. It's too much for me, but maybe something would trigger in your brain or with your visions or how you've experienced things. It might.
Yes, I have my thoughts a little bit about it, but you can jog my memory. But I would lie if I said I was not pondering these poems myself for quite a while.
Great. Well, okay, then, you know, it'll take a hot minute, but here it goes. And Nyx proceeds to describe, you know, the order of events from when they were outside the windmill and the order in terms of which he's made the rubbings and how it is phrased in infernal, because infernal language be fucky. And you know, like nuances of grammar and whatnot, and yeah, give Machia the opportunity to have a think.
Well, this is all quite foreboding and cryptic, I must admit, but I have to say that there are some things that fall suspiciously well with my own thoughts. I told you about my visions, yes? About the circle and the chains and
Yes,
the
yes, you
hands. Okay, so that would make it easier to explain. You should sit, probably. It might take a while.
It's been like, you know, half an hour of going through all this, so.
I see. You seem quite miffed. Okay. So the first things that I noticed, I thought that these these poems were prayers or mantras of the elementals, yes? You see, like, if we go to the one of the wind, we see, when still cold, dark and cruel, breath you must hold, self you must protect, life nursed in its grave by death. It seems like a list of virtues that elemental might entice, but, you know, hearing it again from you, it seems to fall into a bit of a pattern. You see, it always starts with when something bad is happening, do this, and then something positive will happen, and it always ends with the same line. Dawn, a heartbeat away, hope. A sunrise away, yes?
Right.
So these are specific instructions for situations, and the last lines, dawn and hope, that really emphasizes something that I've suspected. You see, I think that the circle of mist, the dome of mist that covers Strahd in my vision, it's not covering just Strahd. I think these are the mists themselves. I think that by severing the chains, that bind the elementals, we can kill the mists.
Wait, Wait, does that mean what I think it means?
I think we have a solid way to end this. And she points to everywhere.
And then Illyria will be free.
All of us will be free. The problem is that Strahd will be free as well.
Yes, but if there's sunlight, is not really a concern, because he's free, but then caged within his castle.
Do you honestly think that Strahd would be so restricted by these things?
I think that is one of the things that need to be thought about for sure. But look, the people of Barovia are basically trapped within this cage and forced to stay here. There is no freedom here. And freeing the land from the curse of the mists also has a larger and more personal effect. I'm not sure if I told you this, but back when we were venturing towards Kresk, the caves with the wolves, it was at that time when I felt like I could fly, and I tried it out when you guys were sleeping. And I've never flown before, and I thought, what if I go straight up and maybe past the mist and I see the sky for what it is, and it's just merely covered by cloud. And when I reached a certain height, I heard the wailing sounds of souls and the whispers in the wind, all echoing that they are trapped here too. Everyone I've ever known who has died here is trapped within the mists too.
Amatia will stop what she's doing, and she is going to stand up to look Nix in the eye and say, I know exactly what you mean. I've done the same with Dusk and Dawn with Illyria. I know what these mists contain. I know that death is not freedom here.
But even if we die fighting against Strahd to end his madness, if we can free the land, at least then the souls of our friends and loved ones will be free too.
Yes, what is my name?
I mean, I'm not that dumb.
When you know what my convictions lay, where my convictions lay, you know that I'm with you.
Thank you, Matir. I should have asked you sooner, but
It's been a busy couple of days.
Indeed.
You should probably know something as well. No easy way of saying this. During my last vision, I was added a disturbing scene. They show me myself putting a knife to my tongue, to my toe, and to my hair. I don't know if I need to interpret this as a warning thereof, or that I may need to pay a personal price to get this done.
Hey. I suppose I should start thinking if I can come up with a way to regenerate the tongue then, I suppose.
Indeed you should. It would be a lot less funny without my tongue, you know?
I'll start thinking about it. But wait, just one thing. now that if this is the case, what's the next step then? Like,
We
what's
need
the
to find
point?
What's the next step? There is no next step. After we do this, we've accomplished our goal.
Right, but you still need that book, right?
Yes, it's in the Amber Temple, from what I understand.
Okay. So, deliver the skull, free Jivkos, free all the undead, and then to the Amber Temple. Yes, Amber Temple.
Indeed, that is where that book lays, along with perhaps other dark secrets. Next, can I ask you something personal as well?
Okay, the second person today to ask me, but go ahead.
Have you ever heard a certain female voice whispering in your ear, wishing you power? Is that something that happened to you?
Yes.
Good. It happened to me too.
Well, I believe when we were done with the worms in the cornfield, they mentioned that, I declined the offer.
A dance like Donald.
Was it hard for you to decline the answer?
No. I was already a man of new conviction.
I see. And I wonder why I almost agreed. It lays
You
heavy
almo-
on me.
You almost agreed to it.
Almost, yes, but it felt like sort of an impulse. The same impulse that I feel when I really wish to hurt someone.
Okay.
I think that there are still demons in me yet, and I'm quite afraid of them.
We all have demons, Amatia. The fact that you didn't agree is a sign of your courage.
Perhaps. Amber Temple, and then we can finally end this. We can end all of it next. How many years do you think? How many generations of poor fuckers like us trapped here, miserable, dying with no hope?
Maybe 500 years or so, I'd take just as a ballpark.
How many people like us do you think? How many people who never got to live a life we should have deserved because of the myths and the creatures that take advantage of it?
And those who have half a life today.
Yes. Quite literally in some cases.
I don't know, Matiar. I'm sure lots and lots, but we must think about who we free. And think about the next generations that we can let run in the sun.
Well, most of our compatriots, they don't understand what we do. Nix, they're not from here. I think it's good that they don't understand. Because do you think that we would be spurred to action if we didn't see Illyria react the way she did to these injustices that we're just so used to at this moment? When I saw how furious you were, all of you, and all of the things that happened in Vallaki during that time when I watched, something stirred in me. I think many others are asleep. They are just like starred in my vision, resting while choked beneath the mist. It's so weird, you know. I just can't imagine this place being anything else than what it is right now. I can't imagine it. I call myself Sunbringer without knowing how the sun looks, without never feeling its warmth. Is it? I don't know what I'm fighting for.
Don't you remember when we were in the fields of mana?
From what I understand, that was an illusion. It wasn't real.
True, it wasn't real, but it still was an echo, a feeling of what it feels like. So, sure, you're not going to know exactly what it will feel like to stand in the sun for the first time, but you can have a taste that's close. It's not like the real thing, but it's the closest thing that you'll know.
Does not feel like enough, and I think that's why we need to do what we need to do.
There's many reasons to do what we need to do, but yes, that is definitely one of them. We have to make sure that you stand up to your namesake.
Yes, so else I'll be quite a poor witch. And I'm a witch now, which I don't know which is which.
Which kind of witch are you?
I hope to be a good witch. I hope to be what the disciples of Baba thought she was.
I'm sure you are already.
Maybe. But I still need to have a lot of people to take care of back home. I don't know what to do with them. Because I'm not...
Yeah, you're asking the wrong kind of guy. I can kind of come from a broken family myself, but you know, they say found family is better than blood, right? Right?
Indeed it is. Especially since I killed my family.
Nick's sort of like gives the sort of cringy grin, like, yeah, we did that.
You killed your family too.
Did I?
I mean, he was your father.
I suppose I did. Hey, look at us, a bunch of family killing people.
Yay.
Walking about.
I imagine that where Leah comes from, matricide and patricides are not so common.
Maybe. I mean, let's hold on to hope that that's the case. Maybe we ask her in the morning, hey, did you come from a land where people kill their parents often?
Yeah, I'll ask her if she wants to kill her father. I don't know if it's the first time.
Why not?
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, Amati. This gives me a lot of comfort.
Thank you, Nix. Thank you for talking about it, and thank you for, well, being you, I guess.
Yeah. I'll take it. You may want to take it back at some point, but you know, for now, you're welcome.
I better get back to that embroidery because that thing won't sew itself. And I need it by the morning.
Sure, I still need to stretch a little. Thanks. Until the morning.
Dear morning. Good night, dear Nix.
Night, Matthew.
All right. Oh, there's some great roleplay tonight for sure. Okay. Okay. Anything else for me to keep in mind?
That's everything from me.
Okay. You have your watches through the night. Arius is the one who is like, oh, okay, can't. I need to sleep all the way through. Indeed, Hamartia works hard through the night to finish her tabard, but she manages to get there. Nyx ponders further upon the Taraka cards. Do you want to risk exhaustion for something?
I mean, I'm not exhausted now. Might as
Yeah?
well.
Yeah?
Sure, why not?
Sure!
Let's extend. Let's just condense it into a roll, shall we? We're still working on revealing. Well, actually, now that we've killed Baba, it's kind of like not necessary to keep on working on the Baba cards.
Yeah.
But I can't do. It's not been 7 days since I last did a reading. To
For the
like,
cross
ask about
reading.
for the cross reading against the Amber Temple.
But
or Argynvost top.
I will remind you that we haven't gotten a true reading for Hamartia's personal cards.
That's true. That should be a focus, especially after how Hamartia helped Nyx. So, as a sort of little gift, he's going to spend some time trying to do the best he can to figure out what the shit Hamartia's cards mean.
Okay.
Or like, let's start with the first one, I suppose. So Hamartia's cards are Broken One, Beast, and Elementalist. Ooh, I think Elementalists might be most appropriate for given the circumstances.
But I think, haven't we unlocked the
Yeah, for Baba,
Elementalist?
it's inverted Elementalist. So.
Yeah, so
that
that
was part of
can...
the cross reading, right? Yeah.
That's true, but the cards do carry over. You just need to put it into a new context.
Sure. But did Hamartia get an inverted Elementalist or
No.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, let's do Broken One then.
And to remind you, what the cards, the first card will speak of your destined mark upon this world, your true embodiment. The second card will reveal your triumph in these cursed lands of discovery and growth. The last card defines your transformation if you would withstand and overcome the challenges ahead.
True. Okay, we kind of know how broken Hamartia is. She won't shut up about
Nice.
All right.
Let's do the beast.
Okay, Fortuna Magna, then. And with Fortuna Magna, you are pretty sure you can choose. With Fortuna Magna cards, you may choose which ability score to pair with. So choose between Resolve, Cunning, Composure, or Intelligence.
It's a saving throw. No, it's not. It's just
It's a
ability check.
DV14.
Okay.
Yeah, not Tuna Magna. Fortuna Magna.
Fish. Big tuna. Okay. Nyx will give himself guidance and use his composure.
Okay. Do it.
Great.
You focus, you lay out the cards before you. The third eye opens, shining a dull purple light as the eye sheds a single tear of blood.
No.
Ow!
You have such a bad track record of these rolls. It's cray.
I mean, he's not an intelligent. If he had Hamartia's glasses, it might be better, but
Hey, you can ask for them.
You know what? Because I
Yeah.
want to, considering the conversation Nyx have had this fight and being around the critical 20s and personal inspirations, I will give Nyx inspiration too for this.
okay. Pity inspiration.
I've been there before.
You should just get a better one. Yeah.
Okay, it's a...
I've been there before. Hey.
It's better.
Welcome to the pit.
Yeah.
Adrian, welcome
All
to
right.
the pit.
It seems like enough epiphany has descended upon the party for tonight.
I am tired anyway.
Yeah,
and
shit,
I
it's
do
been a
this and
day.
I flip the table of cards just like that Magic the Gathering tournament guy. And I think,
Keep that shit away from me.
go to bed and I basically pass out.
Okay, all right. Anything else for housekeeping or stuff you want to do? I will take that as a no. You get your HD back, half of it, rounded up, low to high. If you want to spend some, do it
I'm
now.
using all of it.
Heck yeah.
Okay, let's spend some deep.
Yeah.
Low
Okay,
to high
I-
first, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
you need to spend high to low and you regain low to high.
Oh, you regain low to high. Oh, Arius. Bloody.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I'm over 100 now at least, so.
Sure, I'll spend some of Arius' dice. He's only got d6s, but
Yeah.
3d
Wizard life.
plus 9. 17. Oh, okay, actually, that's pretty good. It was alright.
Too below average, though.
To you.
Yeah, nice.
I'm going to immediately just use all my lay on hands to heal up more.
Spicy!
Like have like 5 HP or something left.
I'm missing like 6 HP now.
I see. You don't
You
use all of it, just
you
in
can
case.
keep
No,
like
I
one.
used all of it and it's not enough.
Oh.
Oh, but maybe you want to keep like 5 of it, just you get someone else.
Yeah,
from zero.
you know, Mattia might do a healing circle, so you might want to hold on to that.
Yeah, check.
Mm.
I'm now at 10.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Oh
So I assume Amatia is.
Ah.
Yeah, Mattia is definitely doing a circle. With an aching back. Good morning, everyone. I'm still hurting. If anyone else feels like he's still hurting, please come to me, and I'll try to make it less hurty.
Circle?
Yes, and
Circle
she's
is
going to pull out the visage of the golden butterfly. She
yeah.
uses the Verhut incantation to start AoE healing people.
Alright, stand next to me, Himatia.
Yes. My back! It hurts! My guts are still turned upside down! My god, god damn it!
My neck. My back.
Okay,
I'm not able to
standing next
focus on her
me-
craft
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, she's not exhausted, but she's like a bad coffee slip.
yeah.
I'm standing nearby.
Okay,
So each turn that you cast a spell standing next to Nyx, you can re-roll the dice for healing.
Oh shit.
okay. So I'm going to say, okay, how hurt is everyone is?
I'm feeling pretty good. Don't worry about
Fine.
me. I've
Yeah,
got
don't
my
worry about me.
muscles.
What
I'm
about you,
missing.
Jipas?
I'm just missing.
Just a bit.
Okay, I think I'm the one most for it, so I'll do it on myself. I'm going to cast a first level healing word on me. So let's do the vibe check. What's the 26?
Vibe's good.
Vibes are good.
Vibe is great.
So 1d4 plus 5 plus and the next one is for everyone is my level, I think, and we are level 9 if I'm correct.
10.
Level 10.
Then level 10. My mistake. Why the fuck am I total 9 here? Okay.
How dare you?
Wow.
So everyone gets 310 health, and I get 17 health.
Woo.
10.
5 for Jivkos.
Yep.
And I'm going to do it again. So vibe check. Yes, indeed.
Oh,
And-
Jesus. Okay. If only Nick's could have these rolls, eh?
And 18 points of healing damage. So I'm A-okay.
Nice.
I'm now 1 HP off
Again,
max, so it doesn't matter.
If you want to,
Come
you
back.
can re-roll one of those, or like you can re-roll the D4.
It doesn't matter. So
Oh, nice.
But you could get the 3, or you can get a 4.
yeah, but
If-
I'm
We're not
max
control.
HP.
And Max,
so
yeah.
I know, but Jivkos is 1 health up.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
but
but
he
that's
gets the
not, it's
level.
not to me. I could just
Who
get
gets the
flat.
fixed 10? So
Oh.
Yeah.
Half to 5, yeah.
But
Because
here
I
it
got-
says 1 HP off.
You also
I'm not
have
going to. I'm not going to risk a soul for 1 HP.
No, you don't have to. You're standing next to
He's
Nick.
he's targeting himself.
Yeah,
but
the-
Next spell is only on him, and
yeah.
then 10 HP to anyone else.
Yeah.
after all.
Yeah. So it's not
everyone
re-rolling
else
any
gets
dice.
fixed 10. So I get the juice, and you get the leftovers.
Trickle down healing. Love it.
Trickle down healing.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Amate is also going to spend an hour
Yes.
regaining soul, and also I need to roll charges for my staff of giant insects, which I almost
Oh.
destroyed last time.
Ooh.
So it's so let me check, and I just don't remember the exact roll, so I'm going to check it on the handouts, not on the Frostmark wiki, which is also very useful, but that's another time. Okay, so that's a 1d6 plus 4. Nice, I get 7 charges.
Nice.
Amazing.
Yeah, and that's Hamatia's morning routine, so she has like an hour to summon soul.
Soul comes back.
Get ready with me, with Hamatia.
2 million views. Soul comes back with a very excited countenance. Like once more, like he's happy he went down in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you indeed some encouragement, some bravery. Okay. All right.
I think that's about it.
That's about it. Okay. I will move forward. It's a relatively quick and brisk morning walk to clear the last hour or two of your journey towards your destination. The faint lunar road departs resolutely from the river's shore to snake through more jagged and stony, piney hilllands, and soon, judging by Jivkos' tension, you've arrived. Snow has fallen steadily through the night and into the morning, and now it comes again in thick, heavy flurries that drift steadily downwards through the light breeze. It clings to you, gathering in the seams of your armor, damp at first and slowly stiffening as the cold bites deeper than it did yesterday. The mists thin reluctantly, and then the veil of white part just enough so you can see her again. Before you is a mighty promontory that slopes from west to east, and upon it sits the festering wound made of cold stone. Argemastalt. Let's switch over to the south view of things. Yes.
I think Hamatia would want to talk to Jivkos just before they arrive.
Yeah. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. The sudden approach offers you no lick of former grandeur, no hint of noble facade. Instead, the face of the fort you can see before and above you is merely collapse and ruin. The once proud battlements now jagged silhouettes against the iron-colored sky. The section has simply given up, torn open by time, war, and neglect, exposing dark interiors to the elements like a rib cage split wide open. Snow piles thickly against fallen towers and shattered parapets, filling cracks and courtyards alike, softening the violence of the destruction without truly hiding it. Where banners might once have snapped defiantly in the wind, there is nothing now. No color, no heraldry, only stone, ice, and the long memory of failure. You see no immediate sign of life, no torchlight flickering behind arrow slits, no smoke coils upward from chimneys long collapsed, no sound reaches you from within the walls, save for the mournful howl of wind threading through empty corridors and broken arches. The forgotten Lunar Road joins the path that connects to the Swallows Road from the north at the base of this spur. There, the road becomes cracked cobblestone, snaking up the slope to the western entrance of the fort, the one you've entered before. If you plan to approach by foot, it is the path of least resistance. But, Team Trauma, you might have other plans. So, what's next? It's far into the distance. You see this slope and it's far above you.
Okay.
Anything against us getting more people directly to Argonvest Hold with the skull already ready?
I think that's the best plan.
It should work. I hope.
Alright, then let's get the skull out. I mean, I guess we need to get within 100 meters. I don't know. How far away are we roughly right now?
Are you underneath the slope? So, there is, depending upon where you stand, about 20 to 30 meters of, sheer ascent. Where these, this promontory, sits over the tree-lined floor. And is, a long side road to, get to the road that snakes up and around. So there are definitely ways to, go around things, and it will take long, but it would be easy. But the shorthand
the
road...
direct path for Dimension Door.
Yeah.
Oh.
it's
So
just
that
dimension.
tower. Yeah.
To that tower where you're standing right now, 100 meters.
Oh,
Okay. Nice.
all right.
But
If you give me time to summon the skull, I can go directly to
I
the
guess,
tower
yeah.
from here. It is
And I
within
can
a-
take someone else also. And Jivkos can take one. So 4 people could get there immediately. And for the last person, maybe we get Dusk and Dawn out. And
that's all good and all. Yes.
yeah, and they could back up if we need to, I don't know, escape for some reason. Let's say Strahd comes by or whatever.
Be aware that they most likely know we are near,
Yeah,
as they are
certainly they
able
do.
to track us. So we shall begin the preparations. You will kneel in the ground, take out the scroll, and begin to cast the summoning.
Of course, before that, I have something to give you. And when you don't do the most practical things, but I thought that you might want it when you do revive Argenvost. And she's going to pull out the tabard out of her bag. So I made this for you to signal maybe I thought a knight needs a coat of arms, and if we're going to get target was, alive, so maybe having a familiar banner would be nice to him, and maybe nice to you.
You did this for me. Sort of a stunned look on his face.
Yes, yes, yes.
You are far too kind. And he'll sort of look it over in his hands, gently clasp it sort of around his neck, and then give Marty a big ol' hug.
I'm glad you like it.
Yes. Too tight. And he'll just sort of let go and gently put you down.
It was fine. It was very, very embracing.
It will serve me well. Thank you. Greatly.
She gives a little nod, and in a very sharp turn will be her kind smile will turn into a deep frown as she will start actually concentrating on what's ahead.
He will sort of just give her a nod and begin to resummon the skeleton.
Jeffcast, do you feel like it might be useful for you to be flying, or are you fine as is? I guess all the combatants won't be flying around, right?
Can I talk while I'm resummoning?
Not really, but you could give like indications with your head.
He'll just sort of like, with the back of his arm, flutter the count bank a little bit.
Sure, right? I mean, okay. So who's going to stay back? I mean, obviously not Jeffcast. And I also need to be there because I'm the other person that can take someone.
I
Suppose,
can.
I am able to blast things at great distance.
I can also control the battlefield very well from a distance.
Well, the other person should be there sooner. I think they probably should start, if you can get Dusk and Dawn out,
Yes.
the person that is stay behind probably should already start, gaining height.
Indeed.
Not get closer, but gaining height, so it's a much shorter path to the tower.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay, so we have summoned Dusk and Dawn.
Indeed. I'll do the soul check.
Okay.
Soul check. Unfortunately, it's a druid spell, so I don't have my +2.
No.
I have too many browsers up right now. Okay. Soul check.
What are you browsing?
17. I'm fine. I'm rocking it.
Nice.
I'm locked in. Lock the fuck in.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's gain some kind of height overview, overwatch of the area.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Okay.
Cool.
Is it not loading?
Man, that's a really big castle.
It's fucking, yeah, I mean, it's meant to hold a lot of people.
Yeah, it's ginormous.
And
And a
you're
literal adult dragon.
you're kind of like down there. Hello.
Like it's
Sorry.
less of a castle and more of a...
You're like down there in the mist right now.
Yeah.
We have to get like up here.
Yeah.
Have I finished the summon?
Okay, yes, indeed, you do. Dusk and Dawn is summoned, so we are going to have who on Dusk and Dawn?
I think there is. Was it? That was it next.
I
Iris
think
is-
it would be better.
yeah.
I think it would be better if Amartya stands behind, because if someone hits her with Dusk and Dawn and she loses concentration, that would be unfortunate.
No, that's fair enough.
That's true.
Sure. I mean, I guess how fast are Dusk and Dawn?
Oh, that fast.
Yeah, I guess just be
Unencumbered,
within. Yeah.
faster for sure.
I guess just we would want Hamartia to be at least within a few turns with dashing.
Mm-hmm.
be like somewhat in range. That
Don't
would
don't
be
worry. She
cool.
has very long range spells. She's
Yeah, still,
fine
but
with
like,
range.
yeah, but it's still like through a window or whatever. Who knows? It's not
Mm-hmm.
gonna be ultra easy necessarily. If
It's
you're far
true.
away.
Irius does indeed have, I guess, more heartiness than Nyx. If we want to like, because he has adamantine armor and things. I mean,
true.
he can go in, but he's
But Nyx
more
has
of a blaster from.
invisibility.
He's more of a blaster from beyond.
I'm happy to join the crew. If
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you want to, you can make the two people that come with the dimension door can both be invisible. They get in.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just you two that casting it cannot be invisible because they're casting a spell.
But did we agree upon that? Like, it's a racial trait for going invisible.
Oh,
It's not
you
like
can
a
only do
spell
one.
can- Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's like only
But it's still-
personal
I mean, it's still good.
invisibility.
Yeah.
No, we did agree upon it. It is a normal casting of the spell, so you can affect somebody else.
Oh, I can upcast it.
No, you cannot upcast it, but you can target somebody else than yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
okay,
only
okay,
one
okay.
person can be invisible.
Well,
Okay,
only one
yeah.
person, yeah. But I think
That's good when you're invisible. Yeah, yeah.
for sure, Jivkos being invisible, that'll be pretty cool.
No, because he casts a spell, so he will immediately be visible again. When he does.
Oh, I
I
see.
guess not. I guess he does with the cape still. It's still a
Yeah,
casting.
it
so-
counts. Yeah, 'cause
If
you
it
cast it.
specifically mentions a spell, it is like casting it. It's just through
For sure. Yeah.
the power of the item.
I will say that I don't know if whoever is also casting such a spell can go to the same place as you have not visualized it before. Correct?
I mean, I've been there, right? I saw the.
Have you you haven't been in the spire though?
I mean,
Have
I've
you?
seen the. Did we see the rest of Argamos?
We did
I
not.
guess,
I don't
we
think
did
you
not go
went
into the
there,
spire.
Ah,
Yeah,
shit.
you guys
No.
didn't go
Why
on
didn't we?
through.
but
Because it was guarded at that point.
Ah.
but Argynvost told you
Mhm.
where it
I
was.
mean, I see that. I guess I can also, if Famatia's already flying up, I can get a visual look on the tower. Should be very
That's true.
easy to.
Yeah. Through the just
At
going
that
up
point,
the
I
same
mean, they're
height
still
and just looking through the window.
unencumbered, So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Just slow down slightly with 2 flyers, but it's no need for speed currently.
Yeah. or I guess 3 because I'm taking one person with me. Which would be fine, so.
That's true. But you can have like Irius and Hamartia on one bird, and then Irius can switch birds.
Yeah, or just hold on to me.
Yeah.
So, get close.
Yeah, it is a math problem that is solvable given time.
Yeah. All right, that sounds good, right? Then I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Okay, then
Okay.
Jivkos will count bank in. Through
directly
fly.
into the top spire.
Yeah,
Yep.
and Illyria will dimension door in with a passenger.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think Nyx is gonna be invisible as get invisible teleported in.
I think he'll go with me. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whoever you want, obviously. But yeah, I think you might be easier.
Okay.
Sure, Nyx can be invisible.
Yeah, I mean it makes. Unless you don't have to, you can also make someone else invisible. It could be Irius also. Or
It's more
I guess
about like.
or no one.
Do we need to be invisible right now? Like,
No.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
guess
to be
unless
fair,
you're
we don't-
worried that you get swarmed. Otherwise, I think.
well, I could just turn invisible at that point if it
Yeah.
becomes an issue.
I guess they just don't know you're there at that point. But yeah.
Yeah, true, but I'm just
You know,
wondering if
it
it's
doesn't
necessary.
matter. If it's a one-time thing, you can definitely like keep it.
Yeah, it's a one-time thing.
Yeah, then just keep it. It's fine.
Okay. Let me fix this quickly and reload the page. Oh, it's slow right now. It's draining my cache, jumping between different animated assets.
You cash.
My
Need more
cache.
cash.
Yes. Follow, subscribe, use your Amazon Prime. Hopefully it is now faster. Yeah, it's faster. Nice. All right, let's fix the token shenanigans before I get frustrated again.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, if we get in there, let's try to,
Nervous.
block off entry points. I assume they're gonna be there.
Is there any soul checks involved in the
I need to
casting?
make one.
Oh,
casting
level
check.
4, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, DB16.
Yes, sir. That's a 21.
Woohoo! In control. Calm, composed. Okay, so you do gain height through various means using dusk and dawn. They do complain, but they follow, thankfully, like normal Harmatia's commands. And as you see the interior of the tower, it's an easy feat to activate your various different forms of magic and capabilities to bounce within, to teleport within. Okay, let's go here. Okay.
And Arius.
It wasn't Arius from afar on the bird?
No, I think Amatia wanted to stay afar.
Yes.
But I think Arius was also.
And then he teleported in with Illyria.
We were able to do that?
Dimension door gets another person.
People.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's how I got.
Woo!
Yes.
Okay, so.
Outline is the exact same.
Alright. Then I will put him in there. Don't worry about it. Okay, so. At the highest point in Argenbostholt, there's pale light that filters in through 6 tall latticework windows. From there, the world beyond opens up in all directions, mist and snow swirling endlessly around the tower's crown. And here rests the namesake of the fort himself, what remains of Argenbost. It's a massive skeleton that sprawls across the stone floor, ribs arcing like the remains of a collapsed cathedral, wings long since fallen still. Its neck ends abruptly in its serrated absence. The skull is missing, the wound old and accusing. Above it all hangs a great silver brazier, suspended from the ceiling by heavy chains, dark and unlit. And Jivka, seeing the skeleton before you, it certainly brings heavy thoughts to the forefront of your mind.
It's finally coming sort of face to face with Argenvoth's body once more. Finally. I'd assume he's not seen it in like centuries. So why would they go back up there? But seeing it again, seeing the skull in his hands, pauses frozen for a few seconds once they arrive, but manages to gain his footing both physically and mentally, and begins to draw near to the body holding the skull, and will, without a word or anything, attempt to place it on the skeleton.
Lyria immediately looks around, listens around to any voice, any movement, and like goes to the stairs, kind of blocking the entry.
Yeah, for sure. Arius as well is keeping an eye and like looks through the window and like as he strokes his beard. Jones in with Hilaria as well, keeping his sharp dwarven senses out. Nix.
I'm
Anything?
here.
You're here. That's it. You're here and you're square.
I am looking around with squinty eyes.
Jivkos. It's heavy on your shoulder, but it's a weight you can carry. Considering everything that is behind this action, whatever strain this carries, you're more than prepared to weather this strain. And gently, gingerly, carefully, you place the skull where it should be, scooting it gently in place so it touches the end of the hefty spinal cord. The two bones touch. This part of Argynvost, reacquainted with the rest of his body for the first time, indeed, in more than 450 years. You carefully step away, watching for anything to happen. Seconds tick by. Intense silence. Maybe you placed it wrong. You lean down again. You scoot. You fidget. You adjust. 2 times. 3 times. 10 times. Perhaps 100. But it doesn't change the outcome. Nothing is happening. For Illyria, Nyx, who visited here weeks ago, there's no sliver of a hint of the wormling creature who tried to get Asphida's attention. No hint of spectral ectoplasm or turquoise light of a ghost dragon around. In fact, there's only the wind, the snow, and the loneliness. Perhaps Argynvost has never felt this cold nor empty before.
Jivkos
Anything
just
happen?
slowly stares at the dragon, and after a time, he sort of just, his fists clench. Why isn't it working? He mutters. Why isn't it working? You say.
Something out?
You said this would work. Just turns to Nyx and to Illyria. Why isn't it working?
It was. Nyx like racks his brain because out of game it's been like.
Yeah, it has been.
It's like. I'm trying to think that when we were in the chapel, I think I overheard some sort of conversation happening. I thought there was something that needed to happen in the cathedral too.
I know what I need to do. I can ask Quillen
What? How did you not? His hands are clenched to the point that his claws are digging into his palms. What do we need to do?
Look.
Please.
Calm down, Jeff, because I'm kind of bewildered too. I don't know this area. We were resting all our hopes that this is where you grew up, more or less. This is where you chilled out. But if you don't know, I only have rumor and potentially an insight from just one visit to your home here.
I'm not the one
I
who spoke with him.
think you can see Illyria already having like her moving her hands around and casting sending to Godfrey Willem.
In the meantime, Nix, as you rack your brain, like talking to Jibkos here, you can do an intelligence check.
I guess I would be willing to do
With
one too,
advantage,
out loud.
since this is... Yes, both of you. Both of you with advantage, since this was only weeks away in real time, in quotation marks.
How the fuck?
Hiya.
Oh, yeah, hi. Oh.
I'm not part of this, am I?
I mean, you're now here,
yeah, I
honestly.
mean,
We set a few turns, and I think we did have a few
Thing
turns. I
is,
think
you're
at the
watching
window.
through the windows, but like
Kind
both of
flew through
you,
the window.
like you rack your brain, like so much has happened in between that moment and this, but you're sure you have this conversation with Argenvost, and he said that his spirit wasn't as his full strength, that he felt like he couldn't reach the knights that used to be in his care because his skeleton wasn't complete. So he didn't mention any ritual, any words to you. He's just, find my skull and reunite it with his corpse, and I will do the rest, basically. And what are you missing? Lyria, the sending goes off, and what you're met by are strained and frustrated grunts. Well, whatever you're going to say is met by that.
Yeah, I see. Does it, I guess when I get anything back, does it seem like intelligence is still there, just like muddled, or does it seem like completely like unreasonable restlessness or something like that?
Maybe an empathy composure.
Right.
I guess Nix tries to calm down Jivkos in the interim, like going up to him and grabbing his wrists and say, "Just focus. I'm sure it's gonna be all right. We're here together."
How have we not done it right? What are we missing?
Ilir, it sounds like the person is trying to say, like, there is inflection, there's rise and fall, there sounds like sentences, but whatever they're saying doesn't actually articulate into words.
I think after all this happens, I think Illyria will also go over to the skull and just like put a hand on it for a moment, just as like a feeling out for it, and then look over to Jivkos and say, I think it's not impossible that someone figured out what we wanted to do and, I don't know, did something.
Is there a bone missing?
Make me a medicine with intelligence.
That's 23.
You look over Argemo's skeleton. There are many pieces, and it's a large thing. But yes, there, and there, and lastly there, small pieces. One perhaps from a wing, one from a leg of the fingers to be, in fact, part of the spinal cord itself removed. Missing.
What is it?
He's breathing. He doesn't do this. He doesn't need to do this.
God damn.
They have taken the bones to stop it from being complete.
Which ones?
3. One from the spine, one from the wing, and another from there.
Nix immediately does the somatic movements in his hands and pulls a soul out from his neck and casts locate object for the spine piece. Got you, buddy. Definitely got that soul.
Ooh.
Oh, damn!
In your element. Focused.
In his lane.
I think, yeah. In the time, I think Illyria will say, I can't believe they. Why would they? How would they know what we're wanting to do and what it would do and why would he? If they know what it does, then why would?
They know that we had the skull. Somehow.
Yeah, but if they know what it means, Jeffcos, why would you do anything against it?
It's the same with why they don't want to kill Strahd, and they kill anyone who threatens him. They are cursed, and they think that doing this might prevent that. Some fucking thing.
Next, the object is within 300 meters, and it's below and south of you.
It's here, Chicos. The bones are here. Just
Yeah, we
below
have
us.
I think I'm out there with already like.
Yeah, we'll open the
Oh,
window
yeah,
for you or
right.
something if possible.
I'm like, let me.
It will be impossible for Dusk and Dawn to get in here.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
sure.
Their backup
Okay.
plan.
Okay,
Yeah.
they can circle around the tower for now. As Hamartia and Sol joins the fray, Arius will say, "Wait, I just heard a door open, now close. Something is muttering something beneath us."
So it's on Ven, I think.
We sneak.
They know where we are all times. Next.
Not when we are close enough.
I thought Bexxy, I feel like it was like for them. I don't remember exactly.
Your senses have dulled, Jivkas, ever since you regained your...
But they do know exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
At least to a higher error of margin than you do.
They are forcing us.
Let's. Oh, I think. Iris, is it a spell that is being cast? And she kind of like tries to get some distance from the others.
I'm not sure, it was some kind of muttering, Iria says, and then immediately afterwards you hear a like strained hoarse whisper echoing up through, and it's kind of like distorted slightly, but somewhat still intangible. Sir Chipkos, my friend! Illyria, the rest of you! I know you're up there. It's me, Quillim. I need to talk, but I can only whisper right now. Get down!
Sort of.
I guess I will relay that when I messaged him, he only, he seemed like he tried to focus for thoughts, but he couldn't.
Sort of. hearing the familiar voice, Jivkos will immediately just sort of go, okay, down. And then just sort of point everyone to head down.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
Then-
like to try my best, even though it's a whispered voice from further away, to like read intent if it seems truthful.
Sure. Make me a composure check. With empathy, as normal. 20. Damn. Gwillem sounds frustrated, panicked, distraught, and you've heard him use his voice before in moments of high intensity. It does seem like he still mean well.
Right. Yeah, I think. Let's go. We need to, anyways.
We go.
All right.
Yep.
You head down one floor, one flight of stairs. The stone kind of top floor becomes a wooden, weary creek. There is a narrow wooden spiral staircase that coils around the tower along the inner wall of it. Its steps worn thin by centuries of use and neglect. And at the furthest, like 2 steps down, there's a larger landing off it that leads to those big 2 double doors that would lead out to the roof access. And not quite at that lower landing, but close to it, up a couple of stairs, there indeed stands Gwillem. I will move you guys here. Oh. That's the scene, not the map. 1 second. Here we go. So you can be like further up the stairs, like creaking that away. That is not visible on the map. And down there, he is down here. You indeed see Gwillem down there. He secretly kind of like mentions you over. He looks around, stressed, to doors, floors, and windows in search of dangers around. There is panic written on his face. It seems urgent. He's dressed, as always, in that shining adamantine plate armor adorned with dragon iconography. And in the great light from these windows, his form shimmers ever so slightly blue from time to time, as if a spell has been cast on his form. I'm so glad to see you safe, but these are dark times for the Order of the Silver Dragon, my love. Vladimir, he knows more than what I thought, and he's more complicit than I ever thought possible. Jukos, he somehow knows that the skull is with you, and if it returns, I think he knows it will spell some kind of end of his whole thing. I can't believe this. How? I don't know how far his mind is gone, but this is... How could he possibly? His orders are erratic, aimless, strange, like he's telling me not to speak with you, but I found a loophole I can whisper. He's choosing to somehow let this curse go on. He's so lost in his furious revenge that he has lost all respect for Archivist himself to choose this over our wise master's voice. What have our order come to?
Godfrey. It is so I do that members of our order, even I, until such short time ago, are not in right mind. It is not what he would want to do. I would know that you more than anyone.
But this is beyond man. This is beyond comprehension. How could he pilfer his body? Chivkos.
I know. And we will return those pieces to Argenvost.
You saw it then.
Yes.
I see.
Return.
I think he wants you to come and get the pieces from them. To try and kill you in the process, perhaps. He's removed me from the rest. I don't know where they are. I think he knows I'm able to spy for you. I don't know.
As affected by this curse. That does not mean that you then don't need to act. We need to get those bones. We need to reunite Argenvost with the rest of himself.
I will try to help you as much as I can, but he's put down certain orders on me. I'm just happy that I'm able to whisper, to find some sort of way to...
What do you know?
Well,
Sorry to rush, but...
I know that 3 of the bones has been... You listen to more words of Godfrey's empathetic and distraught whispers. There, within this tower, and upon the creaking stairs, and on the landings, Sir Gwillem's voice is interrupted by a sudden, loud noise. And then the ground is no more underneath your feet. It is around you, as it splinters, as it tatters, and you, together with Godfrey, is in free fall.
I would like to cast Featherfall on all
And
of
with
us.
that, we're going to end tonight's episode of Charismatic Misery!
I knew it would be that easy. I fucking knew it.
Ah, that's it.
You motherfucker.
Ah.
You're video gaming us. You're forcing us to do a dungeon crawl
The fish whip.
in my own fucking house. You fucking bitch. I love it.